Now, when you read the title of this video, Traps, a discussion for all ages, you may have been unsure what type of traps I was referring to. I mean, the word trap can mean a lot of different things. I mean, maybe you're unfamiliar with my content and you thought I was making a workout video that focused on your traps. Or maybe you are somewhat familiar with my channel and you know that I love to play Yu-Gi-Oh, so you assumed this video was about trap cards. Or maybe you really understand the type of videos I make here, in which case, there's only one possible thing you could have thought I was referring to when I said traps. And that is gay guys who dress up like women to tempt straight dudes into fucking them. Obviously. Now, despite that joke and what my search history says, I actually don't really think about traps all that often. But I recently stumbled upon a life-changing video that really got me to start questioning a lot of things about them. The video left me so confused, in fact, that I felt like I needed to turn to you, my subscribers, to try and help me answer some of the questions that video made me think of. That video in question being, well, whatever this is.
Hit or miss, I guess they never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend, I bet he does he kiss ya? He gon' find another girl and he won't miss ya. He gon' skirt then hit the dub like Wiz Khalifa.
So, now that we've watched that video together, I got a few discussion questions for us to go over. Okay, question number 1. And this is kind of the big one. That's a dude, right? Like, I'm not crazy, but that is a boy in a wig. Like, from some angles, she looks like a typical waifu bae, but from some other angles, she looks like a primed trap ready to lure in unsuspecting men with her deadly siren song.
Hit or miss, I guess they never miss, huh?
So I'm gonna guess this is a trap, but let me know your theories. Question number 2. Is it gay that I may have possibly once kinda jerked off to this person several times? I mean, technically this could be a female, but regardless, I jerked off to them believing they were a trap the whole time. So is that gay? I mean, I'm not jerking off to them because I thought they were a man, but I really didn't let that slow me down, so I don't know what that says about me. Question number 3. If I were to have sex with a trap, but I didn't know they were a trap, does that make me gay? Now, personally, I don't think that would make me gay, and I have a pretty solid metaphor to back up my claim. If you saw a mouse dead in a trap, would you think that mouse was suicidal? No, of course not. That mouse was just really hungry for some of that young, tight mozzarella. Now, should that mouse have noticed some red flags, like how that cheese had kinda broad shoulders and abnormally large calloused hands? Sure, but who knows? Maybe that cheese just really liked doing chin-ups. Should we, as a society, really expect that mouse to risk a guaranteed nut bust over our suspicions? Of course not. Question number 4. If I were to knowingly have sex with a trap, is that automatically gay? Look, I've always lived my life by the classic Greek philosophical theory that having sex with another man doesn't make you gay. Having gay sex with another man, that makes you gay. And trust me, there are definitely straight ways to have sex with a man, I've heard. Like, lights off, doggy style. I call this setting the trap face down. And that's how I would hypothetically do it. But I mean, you can try and get brave and do it with the lights on, full eye contact. I call that flipping the monster face up with swords of revealing light. And if that's your thing, go for it. Just don't act surprised when you go in for the attack and that trap ends up being a total mirror force. And finally, question number 5. Can I even call them traps anymore? Like, the whole trap moniker is to denote the fact that there's supposed to be some type of temptation that you don't actually want to pursue. But let's be honest, they're less of a trap to me and more of a surprise challenge. The surprise part being their dick, and the challenge part being trying to explain to other people how this doesn't make me gay. But luckily for me, this is a boy with a can-do kind of attitude who's ready to take on that challenge many, many, many times. I didn't know they were traps. That was also an accident.